I'm Lee.
And I'm Nick.
And we are the Lodge Guys. Last year, we travelled Europe in our self-converted camper van, Taylor.
Join us on the latest series by clicking the subscribe button below as we head to Spain for more van adventures and escape the UK winter.
Good morning, welcome to a new vlog. We've just woken up on the ferry. It's about, well, 8 o'clock.
Local time.
Local time, 7:05 UK time.
Still
it's pitch black outside. We've had such a snug and cosy sleep.
Frigging morning on that double bed. And he absolutely loved it.
To sleep. But then once we got off, it was so gentle rock.
That's what it was. It was so
warm in here.
It was snug.
It was just
so cozy.
And then
I want to do another night.
7 AM, the woman came over the speaker.
Ding dong, the breakfast ready.
I'm like, oh, I was fast asleep. So anyway, we've woken up almost in Rotterdam. We've got an hour until we can get off the ship. So Nick wants to go for breakfast at the Costa Cafe.
And then I want to get back in bed and just...
I
just want to snuggle again.
No,
you're not far.
We've got to get on with the day.
Come on.
We've got to drive down as far as we can.
We're not doing the hot tub
down France. It's too cold. It's absolutely freezing. So let's go have some breakfast. Coffee, hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate, a berry granola pot with 0 sugar, very dry, and a croissant. We just sat watching
BBC News.
Is it BBC
By the looks of it, yeah. So everybody's up, just having breakfast. Everybody's getting ready. Lots of people will be up at the buffet having all-you-can-eat breakfast.
2 hours from now we'll be in Belgium.
Yeah. Right, we're back in the room, and we're still not docked yet, but it looks like we're very close.
About 10 minutes, I think.
Yeah, 10 minutes or so. Still not fully light yet. My mum's just sent us photos of outside her house, and it's quite thick with snow back in the UK. Thankfully there's nothing here, although I can see all ice on top of those buildings there. So it's going to be cold out there. Right, they've called the lower decks to go and get in their cars. So
how they know where our car's parked? They just said deck 7. We're on 10.
Who knows? So
we're off anyway.
We're going to go down and start getting in the queue.
Come on then.
Right, we've got into Taylor. It's quite cold and it looks very snowy and icy outside, so you're going to have to be very careful, Nick, when we're driving. Just waiting for all the... Well, no, I don't think anybody's got off this deck so far.
No, they're letting the cars off the car deck.
Camper vans and HGVs and things, so we're just waiting to be able to get off.
We've got to go round.
Yeah,
if you turn the camera around, we've got to go round that corner and then back behind us.
That's going to be a tight turn.
I remember it last time we had to do that because there's big massive shipping containers in front that they're not going to get them off easily.
While we were waiting to come down the stairs, we were stood right next to the dog kennel, and bless all dogs that were in there.
Freezing.
Coming out, and the little Yorkshire Terrier was shaking and shivering because it had been in dog kennel all night, like wondering where it was. So all the owners have got the dogs again.
Right, so this is our route. So there are clean air zones around Antwerp. I'm sure I pronounced that wrong anyway, but never mind. Antwerp, Ghent, Lille, or Lille. That's a clean air zone, so we have to reroute around the top down there, and then when we get there, Lee's going to have to plot a route around Paris because there's another one around this inner ring road of Paris, so we have to go down that bit there and down that bit. So Lee's got to manually navigate us to one of those points to bring us off.
Here we go.
3 channels started.
Gotta get around this. Yeah, he's gonna let you. It's slowing down, I think. A very nice crossing, I must say. Thank you, P&O. The bed was beautifully comfortable. It was so snug.
So
we didn't want to get up this morning.
Right, we now have to go through passport control.
Right, it's 1 degree outside and we have rain, which isn't too bad as long as it stays raining and not snowing, which it is forecast to do, just rain. But this will be fine, just got to take it easy. No
the
rush.
The south we go, the warmer it gets.
Yep.
Although we're not expected for the next 2 days to see any sun, but it should be. By the time we finish today, we go to where we think we're going to go, which is either going to be Orleans or Bruges. Bouge, I think it's pronounced.
So I'm guessing, I've never really thought about it because we've never been and I've never looked it up any time in my life, that Orleans in France is where New Orleans comes from in America.
Well, there's an Orleans in Canada as well.
Oh, is it? Well, I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up.
Well, it's French, we know that.
I've never really come across Orleans in France, so yeah, you would imagine that's where it comes from. I'll have to look it up.
Maybe they'll do mayonnaise then.
Maybe.
Right, about 30-40 minutes into the journey and Lee needs the toilet, so we've had to stop at a service station. I don't know where we are. We're about 2 hours and 2 minutes from well, the next town over is Antwerp. I'm going to pronounce these wrong, I know I am. And the first stop to avoid the clean air zones is around Lille. We have to go around the outskirts, and then from there we're clean all the way to Paris, and then Lee's got to work out getting us on through those A roads through Paris because the sat-nav can't do it. So we are very lucky that we got away from the UK when the snow started. It's like literally that we're driving down the road and the snow's chasing us. The temperature here at the minute is 1 degree, and it has snowed overnight. There's been no snow at the lodge, but Janine's house is about a foot deep at the moment, so we have luckily escaped it. Had we decided to book it the day after and left the lodge a day later than what we had done, because the lodge is not closed yet, and gone a day later, we would have ended up being stuck in snow and probably not been able to get the van down to Hull. Now, we got winter tyres on the van when we had it all repaired last time, so that doesn't mean it's not going to skid, it just means it's better equipped for all seasons weather, like snow and rain and skidding and things like that. So we should be good going through the Pyrenees. No plans to go through any mountains, we're going to try and stick to motorways. I don't feel confident in taking the van up any more mountains, we did enough of that in Switzerland. But just waiting for Lee to come back and then we'll be on his way again. So this is where we are on the map, let me just turn it the right way up. So we came into the port up here at Rotterdam, and we're currently there just outside of the docks area in Rotterdam. It took us about 40 minutes to get here. We're driving south, we're tracking the main road. So Bruges is up here where we were in November, December. We're heading down this motorway, straight around Antwerp, straight through Ghent, and then round the outskirts of Lille. So the clean air zone is within this area here. So we're going to head over the top, and we've set the sat nav to a hypermarket just there. And if it's not closed when we get there, because in France supermarkets close at 12 on a Sunday, and we're actually going to get there at 12:35. So we would have stocked up and got some bits for dinner tonight, because Lee's obsessed with getting beans on toast for some reason. And then from there we're going to set the sat nav to head directly south, go straight down to Paris, and then round Paris here. This is the inner city, and apparently there's an air zone all around this ring road here. Now when we come down to Disneyland Paris, we come down here and go around the outskirts, but the sat nav's going to take us here, down here, and cut that corner off, so Lee's going to have to manually tell me to go down these roads and get back on. And then hopefully, if we're not too tired, that's where we stayed in the camping car parks last time, is New Mers, I think somewhere around here. We're going to hope to head as far as Orleans. If we're still not tired, drive a little bit further and stay in Bouge. There's a camping car parks in Bouge. So if we can get there, the weather tomorrow is going to be 13, and then from there it's probably another day and a half's travel to get to, like, well into Spain. So that's our planned route today. Lee's back. That bloody time.
Took me a while.
That must have been a big un. Although he has been to shop.
I got us a few things for later, so we don't have to stop. And then you had to pay to go to the toilet, so I had to queue up to get a voucher for the toilet.
Oh, for goodness sake. You can tell we're in France. You should have got it back, it's free.
We're not in France.
Oh no, we're not in France yet, are we?
No.
Right, let's go.
Right, we've crossed over into Belgium, so we're going to be doing 3 countries today. Netherlands, which we've already done, Belgium, which we're in now, and then France. So
we are 26 kilometres from France.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit less, actually.
Not doing bad at all.
We're going to go over Lille,
yeah,
which is actually pronounced Lille. Look, Lee looked it up rather than Lily.
Yes, it's pronounced Lille.
now in France, and we've just set a navigation around Lille, so that we don't go through the French, the EULES zone for the emissions and stuff like that. So obviously we're not going to be staying at Lille or calling off, but in case you fancied calling off at Lille, I've got a few facts about it. It is the historic crossroads. Lille has a rich history situated at the crossroads of France, Belgium and the Netherlands. The strategic location has shaped its cultural and architecture with influences from both French and Flemish traditions. It's a charming old town and it's a beautifully preserved historic district with cobblestone streets, elegant Flemish style houses and charming squares. It boasts numerous museums, theatres and cultural events throughout the years. It's a university city, and culinary delights include a Flemish beef stew and mussels and fries. So it does sound quite a nice place if you were stopping in France.
If it was warm weather, we probably would have done, but we just want to get out of this cold. It has jumped to 11 degrees.
It's amazing. It's 11 degrees. That's amazing.
11.
It was like 1 or something when we set off, wasn't it?
It was 1 when we got off the ferry, and it's 11 now.
Yeah. So our next stop takes us past Paris, again outside the clean air zone thing, and down the side of Paris. That'll be in about 2.5 hours. And you can tell you're in France because you get the tolls.
I'd forgotten all about them.
Brings back memories.
Yeah, and a big bill.
Just a quick reminder about tolls in Paris. In France, if you are going through them. I got my credit card out there to pay, but it was just a ticket. So some of them are just ticket booths that give you the ticket, and then when we get off at our next where we get off,
exit,
or if we just come to another toll, then you put the ticket back in, and then you'll get charged, and then you use your credit card.
It works differently in each country.
Yeah. Just missed it on the camera, but the sun was out. Beaming sunshine and 12 degrees. This ain't bad, is it? This ain't snowing at home.
We've done 245 miles since we left the lodge, and we're on 4 notches of petrol. I'm going to get us some new petrol when we get to 2 notches.
Right, we just stopped off for some petrol and LPG, and we're just getting something for our meal tonight. Yeah, we did do, but we sorted it in the end. So we're just getting a few bits and bobs.
Voulez-vous, that's what.
Yeah, well, I went.
You didn't. You came out and said, "What do I do?"
Instead of saying thank you, I keep saying bonjour. It's like bonjour.
I'm glad I went with you.
Right, come on, we've got some food and
salads for tonight.
Yeah,
and we are making good time.
Yes. Oh, it's still Christmas in this service station in France. Love Christmas, don't miss it.
Right, we're on his way again. That wasn't quite as easy as we thought for the
it should have been.
GPL.
Should have been if the instructions were correct.
The instructions said just pay on a card, which we put his card in, and then it said just choose it from the
fuel list.
And it wasn't
which
on.
Activates the pump, but the GPL or the LPG wasn't on the fuel list, so we couldn't select it.
So I had to go in, and then she said she couldn't talk English, so I had to use my significant knowledge of French.
Hence why he came out and said, "What do I do? She don't understand me."
I kept saying bonjour.
He came out and said, "Well," she said, "How much do you want to put in?"
Anyway, I gave her €10, and we finally worked out that you gave her some money, you went and filled up, and then you went and got back with change.
You didn't work it out. I told you that one out.
Yeah, well, I thought that was going to happen, but she didn't really understand me, so I just kept saying bonjour.
Better than voulez-vous.
We got there in the end, and we're
3 litres of gas and fully fueled. We put decent diesel in as well, just so we can keep the DPF filter clean, because it's supposed to be like premium and conditioned.
Yeah.
But
so it's 3 o'clock now.
In terms of prices, the fuel prices here are probably more expensive than they are at home, to be honest.
Which is not good. So
it was €1.82 per litre, and I don't know what diesel is at home. I think it's 160 or 150 at the minute. So it's more expensive. I've been told it's cheaper in Spain, and when we were in Lanzarote last week, it was definitely about half the price of the UK.
It's 3 p.m. It's gone up to, it's just gone down to 12. It's gone up to 13 degrees, so it's not cold outside whatsoever. We've probably got another couple of hours of
3.5 hours
daylight. Well, yeah. Well, probably will be dark by the time we get there, though.
We've decided we're going to head to Bourges.
Bourges. How do you spell it?
Bourges. Bourges.
And then get a camping cat back around there.
Yeah.
Coming up to our first toll barrier. Well, the first one since we got the ticket.
This is where you pay.
Yeah, so this is where you pay. So one thing, we just
did a complete error once. We forgot that we'd been through a toll because it took us so long to actually get to the pain point. We forgot we got the ticket and we got to the toll and we were like, what do we do?
Well, you just push the button.
I just pushed the button and charged the full amount of the whole road. So always remember when you get one of these tickets to use it once you get to the pain section. 27 bloody euros that was. We don't seem to have come that far either. That's one of the.
No, that's the last one.
No, what? But
usually there's about 3 or 4, but I think that's the last one now.
That seems to be one of the highest things we've ever paid.
Well, it would have had another 3 hours on to avoid tolls.
Look, we are 10 euros away from
10
Park
euros.
Asterix. 10 kilometres, should say. And there were loads of police there stopping. Nick said they were just about camp vans, I wasn't sure.
No, not vans, vans.
Yeah, vans. And they just came to the window and said, what are you transporting? Much like us bed, it's our camp van at home. And they were like, fine, go. Just under the runway at Charles de Gaulle Airport.
Not seen a plane though.
No planes around now.
I guess it's out of season for like being really popular. Wait a minute, I've just sort of played taxi and I'm over there. I think. Oh no, we're a bridge. Never mind.
Disneyland Paris, just ahead.
Within debate.
We're not going.
We're in debate.
We're not going.
If we can find a camping car park near it, we can just use the scooters to get into Disney Village, sod the theme park, go to Captain's Quarters for a nice and celebratory drink.
I can't find anything.
You could if you wanted to.
I think there's the Eiffel Tower. I presume it is. It's a big Eiffel Tower looking thing.
The one above the sign now?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Presume that's it. You might not be able to see it. It's a bit far away, but there's the Eiffel Tower. I do love Paris, I must admit, but obviously we're not going there. Right, it's a while later and we've decided we're going to drive for another hour and 44 minutes. It's getting a little bit darker now. We found a camper connect, is that right?
No.
Camping car park. We found a camping car park.
Parking village, camping village.
Yeah, near Bourges, whatever it is, you say it. B-O-U-R-G-S. It's got facilities, it's got toilets, it's got showers. Obviously we don't need those, but it has got its
13 euros
a night. I'm looking forward to getting there now. We've been driving a long time now. Another toll, the third one. The last one was $17, euros.
We've got a 27, a 17.
Yeah. And then this one is just another ticket. We've only got 50 minutes to go though, so this should be the last one. And as you can see,
change of plan, which we'll tell you about when we get through here.
Right, we're coming into the village where we're going to be staying tonight. Look at the trees! Christmas! Christmas again!
Down here?
Yes.
In 300 meters,
I love that it's still
right
Christmas.
To stay on Place Jeanne d'Arc.
Should have come for Christmas.
It's nice that it's extending into January. So we have, as Nick was saying before, we'd explain, there's a random Christmas tree just in the street there. We've come down a little bit further than, what is it called, Nick? Bourges. Oh, whatever.
40 minutes down further.
Because
to Saint-Pierre something.
We'll tell you about it when we get there and stuff. We pizza place. We found, or I should say, I found it on Camping Connect.
No, we didn't.
Camping car parks. A site a little bit further down that has toilets and showers and things for 13 euros. So we thought we'd just go a little bit further.
Stay on Place Jeanne d'Arc, then turn right onto Rue des Primanoirs.
I'm loving this little town without lights. And here we are.
This is the entrance.
The camping car park. So
right, let me swing wide, and then you'll need the card.
Just need the card. I haven't done this for a while, friggin' hell. It's opened and we just go in and choose a spot, and there should be 4 other people here according to the app, which looks about
I can't see
right.
the electric boxes, can you?
Friggin' hell, I hope so.
It's pitch black.
Oh, it's very dark, isn't it?
We don't want any of these because they're on a slope.
Right, we'll find somewhere to park. Right, first job is filling the water up. So we have some water. So at these camping car parks, Nick's going to go do a big explanation about the camping car parks later on in this vlog when it's daytime tomorrow. But you get your water and your electric, etc. So we're just filling that up. I've put the lights on at the roof, and I can't wait to get into our space now and get some food. And it's just nice to walk around because we've been sat down all day in the van. And relax.
Because we drove today with the door open, we did it on purpose. We drove the door open, so all the heat in the cab has acclimatised the back. So when we came in, it's 18 degrees, despite it actually being 13 degrees
outside
in January.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It did actually increase drastically as soon as we left kind of the Bruges area, not Bruges area, Belgium.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just now, even though I've been sat down all day, I've just been for a walk just to find the toilets and stuff, and now it's nice actually just to sit down.
Right, get tea, man.
Right, so this is what we got from the service station earlier. Mine is a tuna salad, and Nick's is a Manhattan chicken salad. Oh, there's lots of eggs in there.
It's misleading. Well, I had eggs in that fish pie last night.
You liked it?
And it was nice.
And,
It's very misleading because...
What do you mean?
That's the cookie.
Oh, yeah, cookie. And what's all the sauce put on it as well?
Sauce.
I want a bit of bread or something.
Eh?
Yeah, they're good,
Oh,
aren't
yeah,
they?
like... Then that's the size of the
full
salad.
little meal pack.
I don't even know how much they cost. We were kind of just grabbing things because we had to get on the road.
Right, I'm going to sit down, eat some of this, put something on the TV, and just relax.
Lee's raging. He didn't get forks and bread in his.
And it's
supposed
to. It says it's supposed
So it's on the box, and we just put these little sauce things, these tubes. Did you check it up?
No.
Oh, you just have a
Well, I'll
concentrate.
It's all right. I'll get some crackers out of it.
And then we're going to have that. And then the TV's just actually upgraded the software because we haven't used it for God knows how long. I need to test Starlink, and then we're going to settle for the night. Oh, can I have a beer, please?
Yeah. Right, we had his food. It was a very, very nice, that salad. We've just watched a bit of TV, just caught up on things, and it's time for bed. So we're going to see what the weather's like here tomorrow. If it's nice, we might stay another day, because we've done such a lot of driving today. If not, then we'll get on his way down to where?
Carter, Sam, something or other.
A bit further down. So we'll see what it's
Only
like.
376 miles from Barcelona.
How many miles have we driven today then?
Over 500.
All right,
10
track
hours.
today. Yeah. So not too bad. And
I can't wait to get in this bed and get rid of this chuffing cough.
I hope we have such a cozy night's sleep like we did last night
Last night's sleep
on the ferry.
was the best night's sleep that I have probably had in years, and it was because we were rocked.
Yeah.
And it were like
Ooh, it's a
it
bit
were like
cozy.
it were like being rocked to sleep as a baby.
Yeah, on the ferry.
Wasn't it?
Yeah. Right, so
Well, never mind. You might have wind here tonight that rocks the van.
good night. We're off to bed.
Good morning, welcome to the next day. A very windy day. We had a nice night's sleep though. Just about to make some coffee, which we got in Europe on our last trip.
You can leave it here.
Coffee, well, we're going to try them this morning, see what they're like. Decaf coffee. It's very windy outside.
The van is rocking.
Yeah, oh, the sun's out though.
Yeah, it's warm actually. I've just been out. I'm checking out the shower blocks.
Yeah.
The sun's shining over there.
Yeah, sun's out.
There's a British van just there. I bet they're heading to Spain as well.
Maybe.
We've said, given the fact that the wind is so strong, it would be dangerous to drive the van. And it doesn't die down until about 5 tonight. So
And we
we'll have
had
to
such a long day driving yesterday, and we're both full of cold still. It looks like it's cold to come back.
Yeah, not so bad. And I said thanks for that. I mean, you all gave it me in Lanzarote.
So we're just going to stay here for the day.
We think
Get
so.
caught up
We're
on
going
some
to
work.
we're going to explore the town.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of history we found out on the town. It's something. It's connected with Baynak actually, and I'll explain it when we get on the walk. But it's got something to do with Joan of Arc as well. So.
Yeah, see how they are. Truffle shuffle.
What's with this? Half a cup.
That's just what it. Pause. That's because the cups are so big.
Just want to go back to bed. Weak.
Thought there might be.
We were just about to go and get showers and get ready and the cleaner's in cleaning the shower block.
That's good. I'll have a nice clean shower.
So you'll have a nice clean shower, so you can go in without your flip-flops on.
Yeah.
She's just finishing up. She's been in there for like half an hour cleaning it all. So there's 2 toilets and 2 showers on this site. We will show you around properly when we go out.
Right, we've been showered and everything. The weather's not getting better. It's quite mild though, but it's just windy. So we're going to head into town. It's about 10 minutes away. Maybe just have a coffee, have a look around, and get a few bits of food that we need. We've got some pasta and sauce, which we got in a hamper, which my mum got me for Christmas. We just wanted to get something to go with that, like a little garlic bread or some chicken or something like that. So I'll show you around this camping car park whilst we are just waiting for Nick to lock up. These are the pictures here with your electric stations on. So there's one here. We've got one of these which have got the nice hedges at either side, so it feels a little bit more sort of cosy. That comes on at night, that light. Everybody's left. That's the last guy. He's either just dropping his water off or is actually leaving. There were 4 vans here last night, but they've all left, so we're on our own. But it's fine. And that is the shower block and toilet block in the middle, where we've had showers this morning. They're quite nice actually, very warm, so I can't complain about that. Sky's looking a bit grim. Hopefully the rain stays away, and I think town is over that way somewhere. So these are the toilets. Oh god, it started raining.
This is like the accessibility toilet, the larger one, because the other ones are quite small actually.
Yeah,
we are the only one on site, so there's another toilet here. Oh.
No, that's the cleaning cupboard.
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah.
I thought somebody were in it. And then you've got another tiny toilet.
They're quite cold on your bum.
And then a douche, which is your shower, which are just decent. There's a hook on the wall for your stuff, because there's nothing to put your dry clothes.
And another shower.
Another one there, and then you've got your washing up for your...
We need to go back and get an umbrella.
Umbrella?
Yeah. Right, we've gone back for his coat. It's getting a bit wild.
Right, so in every camping car park, which I'll explain a little bit about the network in a minute, but these are your service stations. So you dump your grey water here, so that's your shower water and your sink water. We've got a tap under the van, and you just turn it, drive over the grate, turn it, and it runs into the grate. And then you've got fresh water on this side, which you can fill your tank up. And then on this side, you enter your chemical toilet, and then you've got like a hose to flush it and things like that. You keep your fresh water and your wastewater cleanage on separate sides, just so there's no contamination. And then this is the car park. We've got some ground hard standings here. Majority of them are in the grass at the middle, and we're right at the top. Bin area for dumping your bins. And then there's this little. Then there's this.
There's some better weather, we said.
You want to stay here for night. And then this is a little hut. We're not sure what this is for, because it's all self-service, so we're not really sure. Let's have a look through the window. There's probably somebody sat in there. It's just an empty room with a chair and a sink. So maybe that was the old facilities.
Maybe it gets busier in the summer and somebody comes in.
Maybe. And then you've got this information window here, which again is all in French, so it makes no sense to us. So just to explain camping car parks, a camping car parks is a network of car parks around France that has a barrier and a little electronic card which you can pay like €13 a night, and you can come in and camp up. You've got electricity included in that.
Well, they're different prices. This one's 13.
Yeah, this one's 13. It's usually around 13. You've got electric hookup, you've got waste disposal, you've got grey water disposal and fresh water, and that is an absolute bargain. You don't get anything like that in the UK. The cheapest in the UK I think we've ever stayed is about £26 a night. Yeah. And then the electric's extra. So here we've had the heating on since we got here yesterday, and it's on now to dry the towels. So even if you haven't got a booking, you can do it on the machine. You have to buy a card, one of these cards. They were £5. The machines can dispense them, and you can just do it when you're here, assuming that you've got space, but we just do it on the app.
Right, it's proper slashing it down now, but on the way here is a statue of Joan of Arc.
We will tell you a little bit of history about Joan of Arc when we're not stood in slashing it down rain.
Right, back into the little French town where we drove in last night. We have a feeling nothing's going to be open, but...
What makes you say that? The fact that we haven't seen a person or a car yet?
I wonder where everybody is. Well, there's a Christmas stocking up there. So the last time we were in France in a camper van, we found a pizza dispensing machine, and now we have a panini machine.
I wouldn't want to order any meat off that, would you?
Well...
All the meat's stored inside, and then it's going to take it out and put it on
yeah, but
the
didn't
bread.
we do that on the pizza? Didn't we have pepperoni on the pizza?
Yeah, but pepperoni's like salted, that's fine, but do stuff like chicken.
All of it?
I don't mind one, I'm not going to lie.
Well, we'll see if there's anything else open first.
3 minutes to do it, it says.
Look at the old cars, the Renault 5 TL. It's like we're just exploring an abandoned town.
It's like a computer game,
Yeah.
isn't it? Like when
Call
you go
of
to
Duty
the
or
abandoned towns,
something,
like
yeah.
Call of Duty.
So it does look like everything's closed, but at least we got out for a walk. You said there's a supermarket somewhere.
Well, we just saw a lady carrying loads of bags.
Well, yeah, we did actually, yeah. That's the town that we're in, and as you know, I can speak fluent French, so it is Saint-Pierre-le-Motier.
In it, Sam.
Saint-Pierre-le-Motier.
Like San Antonin.
Yeah, there you go, Saint-Pierre-le-Motier. Right, we found this supermarket which is fully stocked up with all sorts of stuff, so this is a win. We might get some more coffee. Just looking for a bit of spice for our pasta that we're going to make tonight.
Is that?
Spicy pasta.
That looks like it, doesn't it?
Well, we have to translate it.
Let's translate. Right, we've got everything we need for our spicy sausage pasta tonight. We're just waiting for it to be served.
Right, so that shop we just went in is the only one that we've seen open. So,
Bloody euros for all of
how much?
38 euros.
Yeah, we've got quite a lot, to be fair, for the next few days.
I don't know where it's going to go.
Did you just mention that you fancied a panini front machine?
Oh, it'd be rude not to try it, given the fact that nothing else is open. And I found there's a nice little cafe up here called Cafe Crepes, but
Yeah, it's
till 12.
unfortunately closed.
There are people still sat in there, so I might send Lee to talk French and just see if we can get a coffee.
Just having a look around this part of the town. I think everybody's left.
I have a feeling, you know, that when we get to Spain, because it's out of season, it's going to be a bit like this in some of the Spanish towns as well, unless it's like Alicante, like in the resorts. Right, so I said earlier I would explain when we can get into somewhere a bit sheltered about Joan of Arc. So if you remember from our last European trip, we went to Baynac de Cazenac, and the chateau there, we learnt a lot of the history on it about the 100-year war between the French and the English disputing over land. Well, this town basically was another disputed town, and Joan of Arc liberated the town from the English. So there we go, that's why she's famous.
She's like a French heroine.
Yes.
She unfortunately got burnt at the stake.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh, I never knew that.
Right, we're going to try one of these. The wind is getting up again.
Right, burger flavour, Nutella, cheese and ham.
We're going to get ham and cheese. Yeah, go on then. Large.
Ticket
What that's
Don't know. Validate.
Continue.
It's quite cheap, isn't it?
Right, it's making noises and we've got a timer.
Well, yeah, little timer there.
Yeah.
Preparation.
We're almost done.
Just looking at the little flap when it comes down.
Any moment now. Here we go.
Oh, it's making noises.
Don't know what that says.
Watch it not. Oh,
Oh,
it's gone.
oh.
I've just thrown it out. Oh, it's quite a long one and it's nice
Is
and
it
hot as
nice
well.
and hot? Right, we'll leave that back in the van.
The top.
Oh, thank God, back in the lovely warm van. It's
Lovely and
freezing out
cozy.
there. So this is a bit of a haul. We've got some
President's butter.
President's butter.
Jamie and Stephen, when they went to France at Christmas, they said it was €6. This was $3, but it's solid butter, so we have to leave that out for a little bit.
Puddings,
soften.
mousses, chicken for the pasta later, eggs to make some eggs at some point, some pasta sauce to go with the one that we've already got, some drinks, and we're going to have this panini now.
I'm starving.
Me too, actually. Now let's have a look inside it.
Hold on.
Is it still warm?
Yeah. So it's kind of
Where's the cheese? On top.
there, melted in.
This is really, really good. Nick likes to eat it on the bed.
And watch. I put Tubi on. I've switched Surfshark to USA, and we're going to watch Independence Day.
Day one, first major problem. And this could be a major, major problem. Starlink stopped working. We can't get the dish to work. We were just watching a film. It just paused and...
When I looked in the app, it just says offline unplugged, and it's not, and it still says that now, look. Offline unplugged. It's as if the dish has just died.
So we need Starlink to upload 3 vlogs a week.
We've reverted back to the original router, which I actually said to Lee yesterday, the day before yesterday, shall I pack it just in case? And you were like, yeah, just in case. I've just plugged it in and it still says the same on that. So it's not going to fix this. Whatever the problem is, I think it's the dish that's just gone. Either water's got in or whatever, but I'm going to have to climb on the roof now and see if I can hear it in gale force winds.
Can you see anything?
Yeah, it sounds like it's sparking.
Sparking? Oh, God.
It's got power, but it sounds like it's sparking. Sounds like it's on to me.
It's an hour or two later, and Starlink still hasn't worked. So Nick's looking up to see if we can get a replacement cable, because apparently that is a common thing with Starlinks that go the cable. Well, it connected slightly for a second, didn't it, to the
router?
Yeah, and it said the dish was online and been online for 10 minutes, but for some reason...
Well, I've been off the roof for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
so it looks like the dish is online, but it's not communicating with the router. And the only thing that connects the two is a cable. We don't have any spare cables. So I've ordered one to be delivered on Wednesday. It's now Monday. On the border of France and Spain. So we have to make sure we're in that area on that day. But in the meantime, I'm going to keep trying.
We're going to go to this place, but now we have to.
Well, we're going to go through it.
Well, right, okay.
Like literally within 100 yards of it.
But now we have to be there. I'm just thinking the best thing to do is make a cup of tea. Always the best thing to do is make a cup of tea. So I'm going to have an everyday cup of tea.
So make me one as well.
Do you want lemon and ginger?
Yeah.
So that's what we've got to do. It's essential that we have internet. And a lot of people will be like, well, can't you just do that internet and on your phones and stuff like that? But we will if we have to, yeah, and it will be a struggle. We'll have to, like, even just downloading, I'm trying to edit a vlog now, and even just downloading new music for the vlog is taking an absolute age on my phone. It says I've got like 5G, but it's like the slowest 5G you've ever seen in your life. So we would have... If we can't get it working, there's a few options. We could always get another Starlink Mini, which they are now. They came out after we did this one. When we get to Spain, we can get 100 gig SIM cards for his phone for about 45 quid or something. But obviously we upload a vlog 3 times every single week, and those vlogs are very large, like 10 gig or something. And usually I just like set it off overnight while we're asleep on Starlink, and then up in the morning, and we don't have to think about it, it's done. So if we're having to think about just like going to a Starbucks or something, it's going to take hours out of his day. But anyway, we'll just do what we do, and as usual, we'll just get on with things, and things will sort themselves out. So for now, I'm going to make a cup of tea, and we've got this cable on order for in a couple of days' time.
Well, it's actually, the old one's actually dangling through the skylight.
Yeah, and it's still trying to see if we can repair it.
These things are sent to testers, and it's testing my patience today. So I've concluded by logging onto the Starlink website that I can see the dish on the roof. So the dish is talking to the satellite, but the dish isn't talking to the router. And the only thing that that connects them to is a cable that runs from the bottom of the dish down the wall into the router below. We have 2 routers on the van. We have one that we provided, and we have one that Starlink provided, and neither of them work. So that rules out the router itself. The only thing that it could possibly be now is the cable or the port that connects the cable into the dish. There's nothing else that it could be, because everything else internally and externally has been eradicated. So I've ordered a cable from Amazon. We're going to pick it up on Wednesday in...
They're not just like little cables either, they're like dedicated cables.
They're specialist cables. They're not like Ethernet cables, otherwise I could have just replaced it in 2 minutes.
How much does it cost?
It's costing us €33 for a compatible one. If it was original, it's about 100 and odd quid. And I can't even remember where we're picking it up from. So all we're getting at the minute is that message. It just says that everything's offline. It intermittently comes back, but not enough for any internet.
Yeah, for a split
and we have
second.
no mobile signal at all. So what the hell we're going to do tonight, I have no idea.
We'll have to talk to each other.
Well, maybe we'll draft it next site.
We're
nice little red dogs.
roasting the sausages.
They actually take the smell.
Yeah, I don't think we
just
needed all
like
them.
chorizo, but they're.
I don't think we needed to do all them. Friggin' hell.
Why? We can save some for tomorrow.
Well, yeah, we're doing some Christmas pasta, which I don't know where we got from.
I think it was in a hamper.
And spicy sausages with some cayenne on. And then where's his
what?
His sauce?
Oh, there's one in the fridge and
there's
one in
back
here.
there, which my mum got me in a hamper.
There might be enough with that one, actually.
Yeah. And then we're just going to make spicy sausage pasta. So, more happier now, aren't we?
Well, we'll just pay
kind
for
of.
pay for an eSIM so we can get internet
Yeah,
access.
we've paid €12 euros or £12
for 20 gig.
20 gig, which will give us TV and stuff for a night or two.
Yeah.
And hopefully then that the cable will work when we get it from Amazon. If it doesn't, then we'll have to just start using eSIMs and stuff like
It'd
that.
probably be cheaper than Starlink, to be honest.
Well, yeah, that's true, because it's £95.
£96 a month.
Yeah, But it is amazing because you get internet wherever.
Well, we've used 28 gig since we turned it on the other day.
28 gig? What on?
Well, you've been uploading, haven't you?
No.
You've not loaded a vlog?
No.
Well, it says we've used 28.9 gig.
Well, I don't know what on. I've got to be watching TV.
Oh, I downloaded Magic Earth maps, all Spain, France, and that were about 30 gig.
Anyway, whatever. Stop. I'm sick of talking about internet now.
We ain't got internet, so
I'm bleeding Marvin now. Love spicy sausage pasta. We used to make it all the time, didn't we?
I had it for years.
No, we had it for years.
Might have been a bit much, actually.
Well, yeah, but we hadn't had out to eat all day, to be fair.
What? We've had a panini, we've had crisps,
we've had half a
crackers,
panini
we've
for
had
frick's
snacks,
sakes.
we've had toast.
Get that down, yeah.
Ooh, it's a bit spicy.
Very nice.
Oh god, I only put the tiniest bit of cayenne pepper in it.
I've
And
always
it's just burned my mouth off.
roping it in when it comes to putting, like...
It was literally a pinch.
Yeah, but Nick had put half of the...
I would have put more than that. Yeah. It was a red one. I don't know whether it was any different. It was like a French one. Like piment, cayenne.
La cayenne.
Right, let's scoff this.
The not very nice part of van life now. We're going to wash up.
Washing up liquid, please.
At least this site's got a washing place. Washing up liquid and a sponge.
I'm just going to support you.
Right, get your hands in there and get scrubbing.
Wait a minute. No, it's warming up actually.
Get scrubbing in there.
No plug. Got sink.
Right, I've taught you how to do it. Now you know for next time.
Bloody lifted a finger.
So it's got a little bit busier here today. There's 3 more there and 2 over there. Right. They've all got satellite dishes.
Friggin' hell, it's massive. Wow, it's a big Rottweiler there at fence. There.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Jesus Christ, it's like a Great Dane.
Well, I didn't even see it. I was just about to say our steps are only at 5,000 today, so we've come out for a bit of a walk. It's 9 o'clock at night.
The wind's gone.
Yeah, the wind has gone actually. It's quite mild. So we're just going for a quick walk into town. Nick's going to see if he can pick up a bottle of brandy because we didn't bring any. For us to see if it help his cold.
My chest.
Nick's got the cold that we all got in Lanzarote.
Well, yeah, I started the other day with swollen lips, and then that's gone. But it started having a chesty cough at the same time, and rather than Colvonia, I just had brandy.
So
same thing.
Nick said, "Do you want to go for a walk for the shop?" I says, "Go on then."
So we're walking
Get the
down.
steps up a little bit,
and we're kind of planning where we're going to go tomorrow. So we found another camping car parked in Perigyan.
It's right on the coast near this beach.
It's actually on
near
the
sea.
You'd hear the sea on a night.
And it's going to be what, 16 to 19 degrees there.
Yes.
So that'll be quite nice. Obviously get some warmth now after the last few days have been.
It's going to be 4 degrees tonight here.
I
can feel it.
It's nice and cosy in the bit spooky, Randy.
I'm kidding.
It's nice and cosy in the van when the heating's on and
it's
not
not been
like
off.
The mood lights on and stuff. It's
I said
nice
the heating's not been off since we arrived. It's been on 21 degrees since even all night long. We're on 21 degrees. Although I did wake up at the middle of the night sweating my ass off, so I turned it off.
The town's still got the Christmas lights up. I wonder if that'll be gone tomorrow. Is it the 6th of January tomorrow? I don't know what day it is.
Well, I doubt it because there's nobody in this town to take them down.
Panini machine's all lit up. I can see it from here.
Where?
Down at the bottom.
Oh, but the pizza place is not open.
Be interesting to see if anything's open now. I wonder if Monday.
Nothing ever opens.
I wonder if Monday's their whatever, closing day. We're just debating whether anybody actually lives in this town or not.
We haven't seen anybody yet.
Or if they've all left for winter. Like, all the shutters are closed.
Pizza shop.
Which is closed.
Which should, pizza shop's main hours are now.
All these shutters are closed. There's no lights on in any of the houses. Maybe it's like they go away for winter down to South Coast or something.
That's where we're going tomorrow. 6-hour drive.
Mm-hmm. I love these lights. I think, imagine 2 of those at the lodge next Christmas. Love them. Do you think they had the nativity scene there for Christmas?
Well, why would they have a back door in it?
Looks like a bush shelter for kids.
Amazing how lights can make something like an old shed look nice.
Trees. These were obviously out on the street.
Oh, they're nice Christmas trees. Right, we're back, another 2,000 steps done there.
Got my medicine.
Yeah, and I'm going to finish the vlog. So join us on the next one when we're hopefully heading down to warmer climates near a beach. If we do go to that one, we might not. It's because it's another 7-hour drive, so we may stop halfway on.
Well, it's 6 hours,
the
but
way.
for every hour that we do on sat nav, the van, we never take it past 60 mile an hour. Just we don't want to. There's that much, obviously. Fully loaded, we don't want to crash it and have everything hurl forward, so we never take it over 60. We did 50 for the European trip, but yesterday we were like 60.
So we'll see.
So that adds on 10 minutes every hour.
We'll see in the morning how it goes. Gonna have another cosy night here.
Need to get up early, unfortunately, if we're going to get there before.
And hopefully in a couple of days, which is probably in the next vlog, we can get Starlink working.
Oh, please.
So we'll see you on the next vlog. Thanks for watching today, guys. Hit the like button, click the notification bell, drop us a comment below. And we'll see you on the next French adventure. Goodbye.